2022. There's nailing in my toilet. That's right. He's coming. I'm your worst nightmare.
Hey there, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yeah, you right there, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman, look at me. Is there a package just waiting for me? Where's my box? Where's my box? What's in the box?
What's up, and welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. That's right, there's nailing in my toilet. Coming to Kickstarter, February 2022. You don't want to miss this. It's a laugh out loud from start to finish comedy adventure series with none other than Dudarius. So get ready for the coming of duty. All right, so this episode of What's in the Box, we're talking about Seak. That's right, none other than Jer Winsborough. I mean, this fantastic. Look at that cover. Just look at the freaking cover. Anyway, I supported Jer. I backed the campaign. I have no regrets. The artwork is fantastic. He's a fantastic photographer. He uses models. George is actually going to be in one of his books, and it's just beautifully rendered stuff. It's just the photorealism, the illustration. I mean, the guy's a perfectionist, and I am excited to go over Seak with you. So this is the cover. I mean, how many of you have been in trade stations that look like this, right? People just no respect, and they just tag it up and, ruin it. And but there's something about these stations. I mean, I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, so these stations, they were my second home because I spent a lot of time traveling on the train stations. But so yes, that's the cover to Seek. There it is. Boom. Pyramid graphic novels, Jared Winsborough. So written, created, and illustrated by Jer. Angela and Delora and Mary Winsborough are editors, and K.G. Rivas, editor-in-chief, and Sarah Fina. Angela and Delora Nemesis were the models and dedicated to Serafina. And here's the cover. Train speeding by, smoke coming from the gun, that intense look in her eyes. Says, dead or alive makes no difference to me. I love that. The girl and the gun. Seek. Beautiful. Beautiful. Boom. Then we go here. Boom. It starts and ends in Brooklyn. No sleep till. Boom, don't. Dint, dint. Brooklyn. Anyway, if you don't know who that is, then you don't know. Says, born and raised, yes. And so there she is. She's driving with her partner, right? It's not good. We're outnumbered and outgunned. And it's just getting worse. It reminds me when I was a kid in high school. I remember we had situations with another group of guys, and we had to take the train, and it was just a handful of us. And they were coming with a battalion. And I remember that feeling of being like, damn, we're going into a slaughterhouse. But we were reckless and fearless, and, we didn't care. But anyway, so the police are unable and unwilling to help us, right? We have over 100 superpowers possessing unbelievable abilities and a half a dozen super teams, countless independents and stragglers tearing up the city. And so we go down running and gunning. That only will go get you so far, right? You got to have a strategy. You just can't always, be Wild Bill Hickok. So I was thinking along the lines of retiring, being a regular person. He's like, yo, don't you remember those moments? I don't know. Some people can relate, some can't. But growing up in Jamaica, Queens, there are those moments where like, yo, am I going to make it home? Why am I putting myself in this situation? Oh, I remember so many times. Anyway, so regular people are boring. There she goes. It takes the woman to put the man in the most uncomfortable position. And this is where I'm going to get canceled. So he's like, I'm thinking about retirement, having that porch swing, a cold brew, looking out into the horizon with my shepherd to my side. And she's like, nah, we're going in. Oh, damn. And then she's a redhead. So, she's a firecracker. There you go. I'm getting canceled again. Sorry, guys. I got the MA, mature audiences. I have nothing against red heads. My mom was a redhead. So stop acting up. Maybe, but they'll hardly ever get what? But they hardly ever get shot at with plasma bolts or whatever the F, right? So I'm saying F because he's used a lot of profanity in this, and I'm not going to do that. So look at that. Look at that. I mean, first of all, the angles, the camera angles, the realism. I can't imagine how much time it takes for him to produce a book, from capturing the scenes, from the photographs to the illustrations and renderings and the coloring. The color on point. Mwah. Forget about it. So that's funny talk, Romeo, coming from a guy who's seen and done what you have. He's like, I've always been a simple guy, Red. More poet than bounty hunter. The only reason I'm doing it is because of you. Because of you. Me, I like being a bounty hunter. Of course. Most of the beefs I've seen in my neighborhood was always because of a girl. Just saying. I'm just saying. Because most of the times the guys, we can talk it out. But if there's a girl around, there's no talking. We gotta buck up and put our chest out and, take our lumps. Sucks. Someone's got to be able to say, sorry, honey, not today. I'm going to get a hoagie. So having some super hot powered a-hole looking down at the business end of a effing gun. From here, it went downhill. So the narrative explains what happens in the next scene. Boom. So she's basically in the hot seat for what transpires in that scene that you're about to go see soon. So it's like, here it is. He's an investigator. Hell, an understatement, don't you think? You and your partner blew up an entire subway station, causing considerable damages. And she's like, bill me. Yo, she's got gar. So that in the streets back in the 90s, gar was a term like, chutzpah, balls, and 2 deaths. It's like, that son of a killed a little girl, and he would have killed even more if we didn't stop him then and there. And you are? And he's like, I'm Lieutenant Linden, NYPD liaison to the Superpowered Task Force and expert on superpowered affairs. So that's even worse. You're going up against like dudes with powers, and they're using shotguns. Shotgun blast the herd. When I rip and kill at will, the man of the hour. Anyway, the bug man, Dr. Howard Peters, a former superhero, entomologist, biochemist, and engineer, and a member of the Sensational Seven and 2 other super teams. How can you be a member of multiple teams? That's what I want to know. I mean, if you play for the Knicks, you're playing for the Knicks. You can't play for the Knicks and the Nets and the Bulls. You can only play for one. Whose side are you on, homeboy? Anyway, a member of the I read that already. And she's like a freaking murderer. I'm not going to use the term that you use, but I'm saying it's a freaking murderer. So Milagros Rodriguez, was only 10 years old and on her way home with her whole life ahead of her. The poor kid was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and she was killed by a self-serving psychopath. Don't you try to impress me with how many times he saved the damn world. I don't give a damn. That's right. Tell him, Red. Tell him. Put him in his place. And he's over there like taking off his jacket like, I'm going to work. I'm going to crack this nut. I'm going to work. She goes, you're a fugitive recovery agent who specializes in hunting down superpowered criminals. You have to tell her what she already knows about herself? Did they teach you that in interrogation school? You're going to basically tell her who she is? Your name is Laura. Yeah, I know my name is Laura, chump. Anyway, along with your problematic team, your rep is extensive, young lady. You telling me something else I don't know about what is meant? Yo, can you send somebody else in here? This guy, obviously, he just graduated. I don't know why he's here. Anyway, I work with the best bounty hunters and trackers in the world, Lieutenant. He's like, a dangerous profession. Yeah, everybody know. There you go again. You're saying the stuff that's common. Come on. Where's the interrogation? Come on. One could say more than mine. Sometimes. Anyway, so you and your partner, Mr. Romero Florentino. That's the name. Romero Florentino. You head down to the platform at Prospect Park 15th Street Station. We got a call. Someone spotted the fugitive defendant talking to his bugs, pacing up and down on the platform. So that's basically why she got there. Member of the Sensational Seven, New York's premier super team, and a bunch of badasses, but they have a big blue biatch on that team. I thought red was your favorite color. He goes, I'm a hero. I'm a hero. Yeah, right. None of you would have even been here if it wasn't for me. Speaking about how superior he is and all that stuff. So there's a narration, right? So it's that I love that. I mean, the angles. I mean, fantastic job. I'm just in awe. Let the girl go. Be that hero. And she says, she uses profanity. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it, YouTube. I'm being nice. It says, don't condescend me, you bitch. It says, you realize who I am? Who I know? I walked with gods, fought monsters. Now he's on his high horse. You know what's crazy? So as I'm looking at that scene, I see 179th Street to 179th Street. That's where I lived. So I used to take the F train to 179th Street on Hillside Avenue, and then I'd walk to 186 in Jamaica. Man, brings back memories. Anyway, so we're giving you fair warning, Doc. How's the backup looking? Nixie and Pope are in Queens. Sky, Joker, Calypso, and Jax are en route. They probably went to lunch first. So we're on our own. Looks like that. And what does he do again? Talk to Bugs? You have his rap sheet? Here. Funny, Red. Funny. So I like the little humor that's in there. Like the bandana. I used to rock bandanas. True story. When I first met my wife's family, there was a picture of me on the wall with a red bandana, but it was because I was in the gym. When I used to work out, I used to put a bandana on and I used to work out. So there was a picture of me in the gym working out. And her grandmother whispered to her mom, he's like, is he in a gang? Woo! Just because I had a bandana on. Anyway, so you've been doing this a long time, Miss Kel. She said, Seak. Friends call you that? No, everyone else. Oh, snaps. She says, you ain't got the right to call me. Oh, man. So who does something like this? Hunting down probably the most dangerous people on the planet. Who does that? A bad mofo. That's who. You're looking at her. I don't know what you heard about me. Anyway, don't try profiling me, Lieutenant. Your cop interrogation routine is a waste of time. My time and yours. Oh, she's checking him. She's checking him from the start. Poor guy. He didn't even know what. Oh, man, I feel bad for him. He's probably sweating, loosening his tie. He's like, oh, this is going to be an all-nighter. Dr. Peters, the bug man, wouldn't come peacefully no matter what we said. Bam. Where was his teammates? Where were you cops? Oh, so where were you guys? Where was all of the associations and groups that he's part of, the teams he's part of? He's a part of every team in the world, but nobody's around to stop him from acting up? No. You're a real piece of work, huh? Doc killed your wife, hold a little girl hostage. You're no hero. You're just another narcissistic a-hole with bullshit powers. Oh, how are you going to provoke the guy who's holding the girl hostage? Are you crazy? Is your bandana too tight? What's the matter? You don't piss him off. Try to get her free first. That's it. Piss him off even more. She sees it. See, we're on the same page. You know this isn't going to end well, babe. Bugman, let the girl go. Do the right thing. Yeah, after you just insulted him? Oh, man, these guys, they got to learn something. You're going to die. Oh, wait, this girl is nothing to me. I killed my wife just for laughing at me. Oh, man, she's just laughing because she was watching an episode of Alf and he killed her? That's not good, man. Who doesn't laugh at Alf? Oh, you're going to die then like a piece of crap on a 30 subway platform for a guy who saved the universe. That's a crappy way and sad way to go. Don't you think? Everybody talks too much in hostage situations, bro. That's just crazy. Stop talking. Take him out. Take him out. One shot. Anyway, a hostage situation is never easy. Word. He was too far gone in his mind. He was wronged. In my opinion, he was deranged, almost fanatic. We're coming, sweetie. Hold on. I knew it was a lie. Damn. Misleading the poor child. And then the bugs are coming. It's a bug's life. Look at that. Look at all those bugs. crazy. I thought it was just a dirty station, but then it's the bugs. Please help me. Damn. Poor thing. And she's surrounded by bugs. And those two are over there trying to figure out the game plan. She's holding a shotty. He's got his Glock. So, I see that to Coney Island. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Coney Island, hang out. I used to go there all the time, ride the Cyclone. Anyway, boom. This is awesome. I love this double page spread. It is fantastically fantastic. Look at that. I mean, I'm in a New York state of mind. Hear that, Red? New York's finest. Better late than never. Make this easy, Doc. Make this complicated either way. You're coming with us. Easy or hard, it makes no difference. We'll keep coming until we get you. The reinforcements aren't going to arrive in time, lover. If we're going to make our move, it's got to be now. I'll take the lead, Romeo. You go high, and I'll go low. So, Romeo, we have a big problem. The guy's powers are effed up, baby. Oh, damn, Seak. She's dead. Too late. Because they're over there with the game plan. I would be like, yo, Bucktown, home of the original gun clappers. So anyway, oh no, damn it to hell. So they start firing. Right? Boom. So it's like when we turned to fire on him, she was dead. Those dang bugs, they're all over the station. And soon they'll cover this godforsaken city. That's why he picked the subway station for his last stand. He had access to every bug and vermin in the city had to offer. Yeah, keep laughing, you son of a gun. And Romeo, we're screwed. How they swarm us so fast. Romeo, we are leaving. Boom, boom, and they're still blasting. Oof. Too bad I hate leaving a fight half finished, but you're the boss. It's time for plan B. Oh, plan B. That's no bueno. You don't even give anybody a moment to dip. Plan B is not going to work either. You could get all the way to plan Z. It's not going to work. Oh, yeah. Oh, ye of little faith. And then she drops it. Boom, there it is. Blowing it the hell up always works. Had to pause for a second. Kaboom. Guess who steps in the room to Cal? Anyway, so I swear, if this killed us, I'll never forgive you. Because you won't be able to, because you'll be dead. D-E-D. Capiche? Anyway, he had to trust me. Boom, there was no other way. The subway was covered. Every inch of the platform was crawling with them, infested up to the walls, all over the tracks. The poor little girl, and he laughed. And look at that. He's down on, man, he's out. That migraine, jeez, your head's going to be ringing for days. Boom. Now he can laugh in hell. Seek. And now here come the cops. When everything's over. Right here, darling. You could have waited for backup to arrive. Not my style. Oh, there you go, rogue. It's always the Reds. Always the Reds. You didn't see what he did to her. That poor little girl. His sensational 7 associates, among a whole lot of others, aren't going to be happy about this. It breaks my heart. You're tearing up my heart. Anyway, so then they should have taken care of their own mess themselves, Lieutenant, but that's not what they do. Move from one mess to the next with no regard who gets caught in the crossfires. They all go unchecked until now. I'm a realist, Lieutenant, and I think you're one as well. You're just caught up in all the bureaucracy to realize it. Hold that thought. Ba-da-da-da-ding. Ba-da-da-da-ding. Phone's ringing. Lyndon? Yes, Commissioner Hamilton. I see. Friends in high places. Your bond certificates were in order. Incident is under investigation. My team and I are the most successful bounty hunters working this country today. And considering the defendants we go after, that's saying something. Our successful closure rate of thousands of cases handled might not be liability free, but it saved bail bond companies millions of bucks. Not to mention the countless lives we've saved going up against fugitives that can throw cars with one hand or shoot effing laser beams out their keisters. So shove your condescending friends in high places up your caboose, Lieutenant. Anyway, bail enforcement agents are considered private contractors and are authorized to use deadly force when making arrests. So this interview is over. for now. See, when you get beat, this is how you know that the guy is just not equipped to handle this type of person. And that's not using gender, just this type of person, because he has to have the last word, even though he just got his butt handed to him. It would seem, right? So, Red, you ready to get the hell out of here? Looks like you'll be home in time for dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What was the bounty on Dr. Peters, by the way? $100,000. Whoa, that's a big payday, dead or alive, huh? I'll be seeing you, Seak. How'd it go in there? Nothing we haven't been through before with the police. And Lyndon? He's smart, old school, and not sympathetic to our line of methods. I could read it in his eyes. He's got it in for me. Or us. And then boom, someone's taking that shot. Shot. There she goes. Who she is. Then they're going to go and pucker up and smooch. Story of our lives. The storm whispered to the soldier, "You're not going to make it back. I am the storm. Nothing is holding me back and nothing will stop me." Author unknown. The Manhattan Bridge. Beautifully done. Then you have editor's notes. I'll just read the top line. Comics aren't just words, pictures. There is something magical that happens when the two combine and make something greater than the sum of their parts. Brian Wood. Beautiful. Then he has further stuff. You need to go and get Seek. You can read the rest of it. Look at that page right there. Boom. I love that shot. Oh, love that shot. Beautiful. God only gives us what we can handle. Apparently, God thinks I'm a badass. Yep, she is. Yes, she is, sir. Yes, she is. I'm telling you, if I have to go into the dark with somebody, it'll be Seek, not Cliff. So, from Technogods. If you've seen Technogods, you understand about Cliff. I'd rather go with Seek than Cliff. Any day. Beautifully done. That's another episode of What's in the Box. I'm Sam, the Crazy Man Vera. If you want your book featured on What's in the Box, all you have to do is hit me up. Go to crazycomics.com or icreatestories.com. Fill out the form, send me a PDF, and we'll make it happen. Please subscribe to this episode, to this channel. Help us grow. Let's get this show monetized. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Leave a comment below if there's anything else you think out there that you want me to see. With that said, don't forget, there's Nailing in My Toilet launches February on Kickstarter. Forbidden was successfully funded. And in May, Wonder Duck by George Bedina. I'm Sam, the Crazy Man Vera. And this was another episode of What's in the Box.
What's in the box?